All right, welcome back, ladies and gentle jammers, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, the intrepid space mercenary slash bounty hunter slash crazy gun person. And we're back for another round of taking a look at some delicious indie game action here today. Taking a look at Spaceship Lotter, which is a roguelike game where you roam around space recovering old derelict ships from, the void, clearing them of evil aliens, and then selling off whatever you find inside. It's made by Luxoric Games, and it's available for 10 Kerschmackers, and we're going to check it out here today. I received a copy of this last week, and I believe this game came out on May 17th. So it's a rather new game, and we're going to see how it plays today and see exactly what we think. So we reach the different ships that we have to clear of undesirables via a teleport pad, and then that's basically it. We go about our merry way, blasting folk and trying to make them stop existing. Now, in order to aid us in that endeavor, we have a few different things. Like, we got a gun, we've got a crazy pulse grenade, and we also have the ability to hurl objects or activate things like this into the surrounding environment and blast them. And then once we do, we can basically ransack all of the cargo containers and see if there's any goodies inside of them. And that's kind of what I like. I mean, this is basically just a quintessential, very simplistic roguelike where you can use the stuff you find in the environment, like these stabby bladed sliders, and you can slam it into enemies and watch them explode. Although you should be careful because some of these objects that you can hurl at different enemies can actually do a fair bit of damage back to you. Oh, we actually found a little guy here. Perfect. So I'm actually going to use this to blow you up, or maybe not. All right, let's throw, there we go. Now you've exploded, everybody's happy, having a good time. And it looks like we found a survivor of when this ship was invaded by aliens. So what's this guy's deal? Oh, thanks for getting me out of here, Larry. They've almost taken my wares. Find me in the space bar if you need some real guns. Ooh, I don't mind if I do, Terry. I do need some new weapons. My old, Space Galactic War 7 rifle is not really doing me as good as I'd hoped it would. Ooh, okay. Alright, well, let's hope that this blows up a few of our enemies and not us. Yeah, some of these whoops, that's not what I want to do. Some of these environmental objects do a pretty good job of killing everything. I've actually been, quite surprised by that so far, but I like it. So it looks like we found an arcade terminal, and if we had some more money, we have only about 75 bucks, this would actually allow us to get some different abilities or items that we could use in order to make our lives so much easier. Unfortunately, I just started a new save in this game, so I am unfortunately super duper broke. Which is as unfortunate as it probably sounds. So let's kill all these guys and try to snipe these bad mima jammas. It's important to note that a lot of things in this game have a tendency to explode in massive, bullet hell style AoEs, so you gotta be careful of your surroundings so that you don't get caught out and unnecessarily lose a bunch of health, because it's a lot like the Binding of Isaac in that respect, is that, one wrong move and you can end up losing a nipple or a head, all sorts of things that could be a problem. So just watch your head, watch your toes, and obviously watch your nips because you might explode. So let's kill you and then hide down here and get hit by stuff because everything wants to eat my face. Oh yeah, everything's coming up Chupacabra, I can already tell. Now, sometimes you're just gonna get a bad room spawn where, the most obviously usable object is, across from all the enemies. And there's really not a ton that you're going to ooh, hello, the Stormbreaker. Ooh, this looks basically like my old gun, but blue. All right, I'll take it, screw it. It's probably fancy. Although it's got the same charge ability, so I don't know. It might be better, it might just be different. But it's nice that they let you have random weapons in the environment to choose from. Not every game lets you kind of have that arcade feel where you get to just explore the different weapons at your disposal. So I'm gonna activate, can I not activate, oh, there it goes. I was about to say, can I not activate that thing? But it's just gonna go about its merry business all on its own lonesome if you shoot it. So yeah, as I was saying, it's nice that they give you different upgrades and buffs as you go out on missions, because so many roguelikes that I've been playing recently have been all about giving you only the upgrades that they think you need occasionally, like stat upgrades, which is super, super duper boring if you ask me. Like, that is just not going to cut it for Larry or his shenanigans. Like, Larry needs a lot of variety. He needs a lot of really fun, crazy arcade stuff, which is part of why I still really enjoy The Binding of Isaac, even if I'm not the best at it. So what exactly was I doing in this? I'm trying to clear everything out. So I'm almost done with this spaceship. So I just have a few more levels or areas to go before everything is kosher and peachy. Peachy keen. So, oh, that guy's exploding. Oh, there's a red thing. That's probably on my way out of here. Ow. Yeah, all right, so that's how I get home. Looks like I'm done with this particular level. What's in here? Ooh, it's this thing. I've just deployed a bunch of mines, I think. Well, that's nifty. That was a nice little weapon. A shame I didn't really get a chance to use it, but perhaps we'll get another one in the next space dungeon, because this is essentially oh, there's another level. This is essentially a dungeon crawling experience, just kind of simplified and turned into a sci-fi experience. Like, for example, we've got a bunch of different enemies here. Oh, that's... okay, I guess I'm just gonna explode. Well, I guess I'll just restart this level then. I lost my train of thought there, but you get the idea. This is essentially what Spaceship Lotter is. It's a roguelike where you get to explore different spaceships and try desperately not to explode. I mean, what is not to love about that series of things that I just described? So it looks like we got another item here. It looks like it was that one that we had before, but this one hopefully will allow us to get a little bit further in this dungeon than we did in the previous one. I'm gonna be very careful not to stand next to explosive stuff. Oh, there's a person in here. Neato. Okay, everybody go away. Everybody explode somewhere else that's not near Larry. Okay, perfect. Give me that gem. It looks like the gems are the galactic premium currency in this game. Not that you have to buy, like, premium currency with real-world money. I'm just saying, like, the in-game money is, like, these credits, and then also these fancy blue crystals that you occasionally find. So who is this chap? Oh, thanks for rescuing me, Larry. Find me at the bar, and when you'll drop by, and I have an offer. Okay, so there's, like, a bounty hunter mercenary type. That's always neat. Where's everything gonna spawn? There we go. Everybody get a little taste of the evil murder tase. I'll blow you. Almost got me, you squiggly bastard. But not today. I'm Larry Chupacabra, mercenary extraordinaire. Wherever I go, weird, strange, and questionable things are sure to follow. Ooh, but I got a really cool rifle now. That looks amazing. Okay. Well, let's just keep this gravy train rolling, shall we? Yeah, this room's gonna be dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Alright, that's one dead guy. These bolts are gonna be a pain in the butt to avoid, but that's fine. It's not my first rodeo, alright? Actually, I've never actually ridden a bucking bull, but, well, actually I have a bucking horse, but not the bull. The bull is still out of Larry's depth. Mostly because I don't need more metal inside of my body. That's the main reason, but not the only one. But I think that's the only reason one really needs, is I just don't want to explode off the back of a bull that's angry at me for doing things to it. Was that it in here? Alright, I guess that was it. So what do we got? We got this thing which explodes everywhere in the worst possible way. Well, let's save our ammo by... Never mind. I was about to say, let's save our ammo by throwing these objects around, but never mind. Seems I'm not as good at throwing as I was during my varsity years in college. So let's see what we got. You're a thing that can just explode and go away. Yeah, let's go with that. So what's in here? Ooh, health. Larry could always do with more health. Especially when it's free. A low cost of nothing. So I should be getting close to the end of this particular level here, if I'm careful. And not too crazy pants McGillicuddy. This one, you know, I don't mind it when there's actually stuff trying to chase me down and murder me. It's the projectiles that give me trouble because you can very easily, in a game like this, it's like very much like a bullet hell shooter after a little bit, to get cornered and to end up getting just swarmed by a bajillion bullets. As you saw when I exploded in that earlier level. But so far I'm rather enjoying this game. So I got a health pack or something. This room looks like it's the bad touch, so I better be careful. Where's everything gonna spawn? There's just you, Billy. Well, now I feel bad. I feel like I just broke into someone's bedroom in space and shot him. Like, that's just rude. Who knows, maybe he was tugging it in here and he wanted some privacy, and we just ruined everything. Well, there's no time like the present to go into the next level. Or the next section of this level. I'm honestly not sure how deep these cargo areas go, to be honest. Like, it could be very, very brief, it could be very deep. I am not 100% on that. So let's just kill these weird floaty orb friends. There we go. Everybody's happy, and Larry still has most, if not all, of his organs intact. Huzzah. Let's throw that back there. What is this? Ooh, it's an ability. I like me some abilities. I better stop breaking all these boxes, though. Like, this is becoming kind of an issue. Alright, so it said no bullets, huh? I don't know what that means, but I used it. So still not enough money, really, to use any of these consoles, which kind of sucks. Anything in any of these crates? Nope. No siree, Bobberino. Alright, well, Bob's your uncle and your nanny. Ow, okay, settle down. Everybody settle down. Larry doesn't want to die. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, red boy? Get over here. Come here. None of whatever you're doing. Oh, I touched the acid. No, not the acid. Anything but the flippin' acid. See, the acid is the one, like, environmental things are one of the few things that consistently fondle Larry's jibs. Over and over and over again. So basically, in a nutshell, this is more or less the experience of Spaceship Lotter. Check it out for yourselves. It's $10 on Steam. Just came out. It's a good load of fun. It's very fun, very cartoony. There's good bullets and gunplay. And so far, I really haven't had, like, much in the way of criticism for this. Like, it seems like a solid roguelike with a couple of different difficulty levels, so you can play it your way. Like you're Burger King king and you want people to have it their way. Yeah, I'm down to climb with all of these things. We'll blow you guys up and then hurl this. Is anyone even still alive? No. So yeah, that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host. Wow, these things can... Okay. Maybe actual walls having real rules so that this doesn't escape me would be nice, game. But otherwise, that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Links to this game are in the description, and toodles fruitles.